Mind over matter. Life is what you make it. Attitude determines altitude. You've probably heard stuff like this before. The wording varies, but the idea is always the same. Perspective is reality. Change your perspective, and the things you perceive will change accordingly. This is a favorite talking point of motivational speakers and spiritual teachers, a central theme of the self-help genre and a fixture in popular culture. Despite its prevalence, I always regarded this idea with a heavy dose of skepticism. To me, it always sounded like wishful thinking, a comforting lie, no different from the belief in an afterlife or reincarnation. Then, in the spring of 2013, I was forced to reconsider my opinion. Here's what happened. I'm at the office, sitting at my desk, and buried in mindless work when I experience a brief but profound moment of clarity that transforms my entire world in an instant. I mean, nothing actually changes. My material circumstances are the same as before. Financially, professionally, and romantically, my life is no different than it was moments ago. But how I feel about my life is radically and inexplicably altered. Over the next few days, I notice that the routine and mundane aspects of everyday living no longer bore or depress me. Instead, I feel grateful for them. Little details which had previously escaped my awareness step suddenly into the foreground, fill me with awe and reverence, and I wonder how I managed to see through all this beauty for so long. At first, part of me wonders whether I've been drugged. How else can I explain this sudden transformation to my conscious state? But then the symptoms persist for weeks and months, and that's when I start to seriously question my sanity. The fact that I can't clearly describe or express the essence of my epiphany only intensifies this concern. On the one hand, I feel confident that I've learned something of great value, something life-altering even. It seemed so clear when it happened, so simple. So why can't I put it into words? After much soul-searching, research, and experimentation, I learned that this kind of experience is actually pretty common. More importantly, I figured out the reason I couldn't express what I learned that day. I couldn't verbalize it because I didn't actually learn anything. It's more like I stepped outside of myself and looked at what I already knew from a different perspective. And from here, old mysteries resolved themselves effortlessly. Long-standing problems vanished, grudges and frustrations loosened and fell away. What had previously been insignificant became very significant. There's an old Chinese proverb that echoes this experience. It goes, "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change too." Clearly, this proverb has nothing to do with your eyes and everything to do with your mind. There are only a few ways to look at something with your eyes, but infinite ways to interpret what your eyes see. Mind over matter. After my cubicle epiphany, I felt confident that there was more to this idea than I had originally believed. And I wondered, what else have I been wrong about? What other ideas have I written off prematurely? If changing my perspective can alter my experience so profoundly, what else can I achieve by tinkering with my thoughts? Countless questions swarmed my mind after that experience, and they filled me with excitement. For the first time, I felt that life was full of potential and untapped meaning. I had discovered an intriguing mystery, and I didn't waste any time diving right into it. I'm happy to report that I've been swimming in it ever since.